welcome. Happy New Year. I hope you had a lovely New Year's Eve. We had a quiet one, just a quiet one. I'm too old to go out partying now, so just had a little family one, did a little buffet at home. It was nice. As always in my videos, I like to show real reviews on real skin, and for today's video we are going to be reviewing some new makeup from Revolution Beauty. So they released today actually a new jelly collection which I was kindly sent in PR. Just because I received them in PR doesn't mean I'm going to be dishonest with you. I'm going to be totally honest. So I got the new Jelly Mist. So that's the setting spray. I got the primer, and I also got 3 of the lip balms, like the jelly lip oil lip balms. And they also sent me another one of the blushes as well, which I have reviewed a few times before in shorts and on a full video as well, but I'll use that in today's video again. I did have the light pink one as well, but I can't find it. It's probably buried somewhere. And I've also got the new Duochrome Eyeliners to try here as well. This one's a purple one and then a blue one. So we're going to start off with the primer. So packaging looks like this. This is a jelly primer, a hydrating primer, and where did I see? Yeah, it's got squalane, hyaluronic acid, aloe and watermelon extract in it. Right, so we've got a little pump on here. So I'm going to take two pumps maybe. So yeah, that's what the consistency's like. So as you can see, it's quite kind of a bit runnier than I expected. I thought it was going to be kind of like bouncy-ish, if you know what I mean. But no, it does feel nice. It feels hydrating. I'll pop that on my more porous areas first and then kind of blend it out. Start off by just kind of rubbing it in, and then I'm just going to take my hands and just press it in as well, especially in the areas where I have more pores. Just hoping, I mean, it's not a pore filling primer, but most primers do kind of help with that anyway. Yeah, it feels nice. It soaks in really nice. It's not one of those tacky ones at all. It does soak in really nicely though, and it feels really quite lovely on the face actually. Yeah, it's like a, what can I compare it to? Like a serum, really. There's nothing else I can really compare it to. It just feels like a serum, which to be honest, I actually really like. Most of the time I don't tend to use primers anyway. I just use a really nice hydrating serum, which is, yeah, what that feels like. It's lovely. So that's been on for about 5 minutes now, so it feels like it's fully settled on my skin. I'm going to move on to foundation. I'm just going to use this one, which is my favourite foundation anyway. It's the Maybelline Superstay 30 Hour one, the Lumi Matte. And I know this one works really well for me, so I'm just going to take a couple of pumps of this. I don't want to use a new foundation or anything because, you know, I want to give the primer a fair test rather than the foundation. I have to say, this foundation, I mean, as I say, I love it anyway. It goes on really nice normally, but it is really kind of gliding over my skin, more so than usual. I have to say, it does look really nice. It does apply beautifully with this primer. It really does. Okay, so I do really like how it looks. I love how it looks on most of my face. The only thing I found was kind of around my nose. Can you see here? It's kind of, I can't explain it. It's like it hasn't settled there, if you know what I mean. It's just kind of sitting there. It hasn't, you know, blended in and become part of my skin, which I feel like if I just kind of, yeah, if I wipe over it, it's just going to come off. Whereas the rest of my face, you know, it's absolutely fine. It's become skin. Yeah, but just on my nose here, which is really strange because, as I say, this is my favourite foundation. Use it all the time, which is why I use this one. But yeah, I'm going to leave it a bit and see if it kind of sorts itself out. Maybe when I use the setting spray at the end it might do, I don't know, but that's the only thing. Everywhere else though, it looks really nice. I've just gone ahead and done my bronzer, and what I'm going to do actually, because I've got these pencils to use, these eyeliners, I'm just going to take the bronzer just through my crease and mainly use the eyeliners. So I'm going in with this one, which is the MAC, what is it, Give Me Sun the mineralized skin finish powder thing. And I'm just gonna literally take a large fluffy brush and just kind of work that into my crease. So just like that, you know, pretty simple. I just wanted to tie it in with the rest of my face really. And then we're going on with these two eyeliners. So as I say, these are the Duochrome Eyeliners. So we've got this one here, which is the shade Twisted Galaxy. And then we also have this one here, beautiful, it looks so nice. And this is Deep Space Blue. So I'm going to start off with the purple one. So it looks like that. It's really nice actually, it's really smooth. And I'm just going to take this kind of along the lash line. To about there, I think. Oh, it's got some pigment to it, hasn't it? What I like about these is you can be, or this type of liner, you can be quite messy with it. You don't have to be too precise, and then you can just use a brush just to kind of blend it out a bit, which is what I like to do. Then I'm going to take the blue one like this and create a little wing with it. My lids are quite crepey, as you can see. I think if you were a lot younger than me, this would be a lot easier to do. And then I'm just going to take it and join it into where I've put that purple. And then I'm just going to take this flat brush and use that, as I say, just to kind of blend it a bit. So just like that, I think that's actually worked out quite well. Yeah, it's kept its colour quite nicely actually, considering I did blend it, but it's just softened the edge a bit, you know, so yeah, it looks cute. It's not an everyday look, well, not for me anyway, but no, it does look cute. They're really nice liners though, really easy to use. They're that kind of like gel effect. I think they'd be quite nice on the waterline as well actually. I'm not going to do that today though, but no, they do look nice. So a bit of mascara and we will move on to blush. So as I say, I have the jelly blush. I do already have this shade, so I'm going to use the one that's already open. And I have reviewed these before, but I'll just show you again quickly. So they're like this. I'm sure you've seen many kind of versions of this already. But what I thought we'd do today is use that, but then over the top I have this blush lighter, which is one of their new ones. This is Pink Party, the Beam Bright blushes. So it's like this, really pretty, really nice, but it's kind of like a shimmery highlighter blush. So I thought if we use that over the top as like a topper, and then we can kind of get the highlighter from it as well. So as usual with this, I'm going to use a brush. I just prefer to do it that way because I feel like you get a bit more control over it rather than drawing it on the face. And then, you know, you've got to blend it in, if you know what I mean. If it's on a brush, you've got a bit more control with it. So probably need a bit more than that. I was a bit too light-handed there. That's better. So yeah, I mean, this one, even though it looks really dark, it's actually a really nice shade. As you can see, it's called Cherry. So this one's Cherry. And it is kind of like a darker pink, I would say, this one. It's not as scary as it looks there. It's like really dark purple, but when it's on, it's a really nice pink. And as I say, when you use a brush, it's really easy to like blend out and control where you want it. These tend to dry down quite quickly, so again, if you put it straight onto the face, A lot of people I've seen, they do that, and then by the time they go to blend it, it's kind of set in that area and you get almost like a pink stripe, whereas doing it this way, it's just easier. Fabulous. So yeah, see, I just think it looks really nice. It blends in with the skin really well too. So we're going to go in with the Beam Bright blush next. As I say, this one is Pink Party, and I'm just going to do this over the top. Just like that. That looks really pretty actually. Over the top of that, it looks really nice. And as I say, because it's got that kind of shimmer going through it, well, not kind of, it has a full shimmer going through it, adds that bit of highlight to it as well. So you don't need highlighter with it. It's really pretty. I do love those little blushes. And then we'll set it all down. So we're going to use the new Jelly Mist. This is a gel to water fixing spray. And as you can see, it's got kind of like oil or jelly oil kind of particles in the top. So it's like a dual phase one. So we're going to give it a shake and then pop that all over. Yeah, and then it goes like a cloudy pink colour. Oh, that's a really nice fine mist. Oh, it smells blooming lovely. Whoop! It smells blooming lovely. Don't get it in your eye. Right. Oh, that looks really nice. That gives a beautiful finish actually. It's really nice and dewy. Yeah, really nice. Do you know what I'm going to do is just on that nose area where I said I had a little bit of trouble, I'm just going to pop some onto the sponge and just try and blend it in a bit and see if that helps. Not really. Still looks a bit patchy on the old nose there. That's really weird because the rest of my face, it actually looks really quite nice. It's just the nose, just those areas. Maybe it's my skin. And then lastly, we have these lip oil, what are they again? Jelly lip oils. They're like balms, I think. But yeah, there's 5 shades. There was these, which is Watermelon Crush, Candy and Popsicle Crush. No, Popsicle Peach. And then there was a clear one, and I think there was a brighter, a lilac one, that was it. So I'll swatch them all for you so you can see what they're like, and then I'll decide which one I want to wear. So this is what the packaging looks like of them. They're actually really quite cute, aren't they? And then they're these little kind of slanted ones, if you know what I mean. I've got a lot of, you know, like the Slick Click, the NYX Slick Click ones. So we'll swatch them. So this one is Popsicle Peach. Oh, they feel so nice. Oh, they like the colour changing ones. It's not really going to give off much colour. They do feel lovely though. Yeah, there's nothing really coming off. There's a slight hint. Oh, it smells like peach. Oh, can you see that? Of like a peachy shade, but nothing major. But I think they're more like a lip balm, if you know what I mean. They're not supposed to be like a full colour basically. This one is a Watermelon Crush. Yeah, again, there's nothing really colour wise coming off, but it does have that kind of fake watermelon smell to it, and I'm guessing this one's not going to give us much colour either. This is Candy, oh, which smells, oh, nerds. That smells like nerds. Like sweets. So again, pop that on there. Yeah, as you can see, there's nothing coming off colour wise, but yeah, so it doesn't really matter what one I pick, does it? It just depends what smell I want. Let's go for the peach one. I do want a bit of colour on my lips, so I don't want to look, you know, dead. So I'm going to take a lip liner. I'm going to go with the Chauffeur Nude, the pout liners. These are so good. I love these. I've spoken about them many times. Line my lips, and then I'm going to go over my lip a little bit as well. This one's such a nice nude. It's like a really nice pinky nude. And draw little lines down and blend it together. And then we'll take this peach popsicle one. Yeah, really nice. They feel gorgeous going onto the lips. It feels extremely hydrating. Lovely. Really nice, actually. The only thing is, because it's a lip oil, it has broken up the liner slightly underneath it, but you know, that's not really the product's fault as such. That's just the way I've done it, but it still looks lovely though. So here's the finished look, and overall I actually really like it. I love how it's turned out. The only thing that I will say, as I said before, was my nose, but I don't know if that's an issue with my skin or the primer. I did use a foundation that I use very often, well, nearly every day, and I love. So yeah, I'm just not sure. That's just weird, because everywhere else it looks really nice. I love the lip oil balms. They feel absolutely incredible on the lips. They really do. The blush, or both of them actually, I have used before and absolutely love anyway. But the combination of the two looks really nice. The liners are so easy to use. Even if, like myself, you're not the best at eyeliner, you know, they are really easy to use, and I love the two colours together. I think they look really cool. The setting spray is beautiful. It actually reminds me of the Beauty Crop, the Wee Cherie one. It gives a very similar finish to that. So yeah, really nice, because I love that one as well. So as always, I will link all the products in the description box below for you, along with any discount codes if I can find any as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me. If you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel, until then, thanks for watching. Bye.